South Africa is a country with a leading defense industry in Africa. Their products are gradually affirming their position in the world arms export market. Among them, the AH-2 attack helicopter, the latest generation attack helicopter from Denel Aviation of South Africa. AH-2 Rooivalk is considered not inferior to the leading attack helicopters in the world today. The Denel Rooivalk, previously designated AH-2, is an attack helicopter developed again in 1984 by Atlas Aircraft Corporation, the forerunner of the current Denel Aviation Group of South Africa. At the time, South Africa was under an arms embargo enacted by United Nations Security Council Resolution 418 due to its policy of apartheid, which prevented foreign combat helicopters from being imported. The South African Defense Force recognized the need for a dedicated attack helicopter and accordingly began the process of developing a suitable aircraft. Development of the Rooivalk was protracted due to the impact of limited budgets during the 1990s and desire to produce a highly advanced attack helicopter. The South African Air Force ordered 12 Rooivalk, designated the Rooivalk Mark I in South African Air Force service. It took 27 years for the Rooivalk to finally become operational in 2011. The helicopters are flown by No. 16 Squadron at Bloomsbury Air Force Base. Although it looks like an entirely new machine, the Rooivalk is based on the South African Oryx utility helicopter, which in turn is a reverse-engineered and upgraded version of the French Aérospatiale Puma. The Rooivalk uses the same engines and main rotor. The following types of missions are foreseen for the Rooivalk: reconnaissance, heliborne escort, close air support, deep penetration, and anti-armor. Due to the South African Air Force decades of helicopter experience in harsh African environment, the Rooivalk has been designed to operate for prolonged periods without sophisticated support. All that is needed to keep the Rooivalk flying is a medium transport helicopter equipped with a basic spare supply plus 4 ground crew. Rooivalk's design seems to be influenced by Italy's A29 Mangusta, with the pilot and gunner seated in a tandem seat cockpit. The weapon system's officer is seated in the front cockpit and the pilot is seated in the cockpit below and behind him. The cockpits, which are fitted with glass-worthy seats and are armor protected, are equipped with hands-on collective and stick controls. Atlas Avionics top-hour helmet-mounted side display provides the crew with a head-up display of information for nav-of-the-earth flight. Other notable features include a crash assistance structure and is designed for stealth with low radar, visual, infrared, and acoustic signatures. The starboard tail rotor with a port tail plane, a fixed square undercarriage, as well as square cutters above and below the cockpit and on the undercarriage. When the Rooivalk first came out, it was the only helicopter in the world that could fly upside down. Rooivalk is equipped with 2 Turbomeca Makila 1K2 turbocharged engines, producing 1,900 horsepower each, plus a large 4-blade main rotor and a 5-blade tail rotor system. This makes the South African helicopter can fly at a cruise speed of 278 km per hour within 740 km. The service ceiling is 6,100 meters and rate of climb is 13.3 meters per second. Rooivalk's appearance in the sky is a joy for friendly forces on the ground, but a nightmare for the enemy infantry. Loosely analogous to the Airbus helicopter's Tiger, the Rooivalk packs a potent attack helicopter punch while still being relatively compact and capable of the arms commission. The chopper features a 20mm chin-mounted swiveling cannon with 700 rounds available. It can carry 70mm folding fin rockets or up to 16 locally built Mokopa anti-tank missiles. It can also support air-to-air versions of the MBDA mixture short-range missile for anti-helicopter warfare operations. Maximum takeoff weight tips the scale at just over 8.7 tons, which puts it somewhere between the Tiger and the Apache in terms of mass. The Rooivalk has a fire control system for target acquisition and tracking, as well as an advanced navigation system using Doppler radar and GPS. Also incorporated is an electronic countermeasure suite coupled with chaff and flare dispensers. The system is fly-like programmable and in-flight adaptable to match the threat library with the mission's area of operation. The Rooivalk was never exported. Geopolitical reasons aside, this was largely due to concerns about its supportability and the stability of South Africa's aerospace industry, seeing that a similar helicopter was available from Aerocopter in the form of the Tiger, along with increasing competition from other helicopters like the Bell AH-1 Cobra, Agusta A129 Mangusta, Boeing AH-64 Apache, Mir Mi-28 Havoc, etc. The Rooivalk had a hard time growing its user base. Also, the fact that European defense manufacturers associated with the Puma could not likely support Rooivalk export models if South Africa's defense industry did not help its cause. In recent years, South African aerospace conglomerate Denel Defense has floated building a Mark II version of the Rooivalk. The helicopter would be greatly upgraded with new sensors and weapons, while also leveraging proven enhanced made to existing Rooivalks serving with the South African Air Force. Egypt, Brazil, Poland, Nigeria, and even India have been approached by Denel to see if there was interest in such a concept, although at this point, the Rooivalk Mark II remains a pipe dream. My video of Denel AH-2 Rooivalk ends here. Thank you for watching. If you find this video interesting, please give me your thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Goodbye and see you again.